Giddy. Clock at 6. Shoots over Vassell. Vassell grabs the board. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Suns. To the paint, here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They're getting their first look at the season at San Antonio in this one.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Impressive make by SGA. Not fazed by that defender.
Wembanyama with it. Passes it to Billups. Spurs passing it around. There's the triple. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Billups.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Giddy against Vassell. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. No good with the elbow jumper.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddy. 6 on the shot clock. Nifty move. Duncan grabs the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And you look at the Thunder style of play, very fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they allow plenty of shot attempts as well.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Williams, a screen on Billups. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddy. Drains the three-pointer.
Growing confidence of Josh Giddey, a thing of beauty, just taking a quick shot.
Pass to Vassell. Now Duncan. Over Williams. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
One shot.
One shot.
It's been pretty interesting to watch Tim through his career have some struggles from the free throw line and then regain his consistency.
Thunder trailing by 5. Holmgren with a screen on Billups from about 19 feet, and he hits the jump shot.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Duncan with a screen for Billups. The pass to Vassell. Here's Sohan. It's Vassell on the wing. Giddy defending. Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddy. Holmgren with a screen on Vassell. Pass to Holmgren. Here's the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Now here's Giddey. He also had a big impact in that win against the Suns. Misses from close range.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to Duncan. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Duncan's got 5 now.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey kicks to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at it.
And here we are watching Jalen Williams. Brent, there's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up, and he gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
The first free throw is good. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
San Antonio making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. Now, here's Vassell. He's coming off a 22-point game against Dallas.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren on the wing. Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren with a screen on Wesley. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Wembanyama. Count that one. Wembanyama has got 9.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey with the screen on Wesley. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Shoots over Vassell. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got his second basket of the game.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
Back to Vassell. Duncan with the screen for Vassell. Second shot opportunity. And Wembanyama with the layup. He's got 11.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The pass to Duncan. Over Williams. And Duncan gets it to go in. Now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
Well, a good-looking mid-range shot from Tim Duncan. The veteran continues to find ways to score.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 6th rebound on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wesley. From 12 feet out, Duncan can't hit.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Vassell. Here's Sohan. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Wesley the pass to Duncan. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Terrific swat from Holmgren there. Just shows you his length.
Williams kicks to Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot is good. Gilgeous Alexander's got his third basket of the night right there. Here's Wesley. He has yet to score. Duncan outside. And Benyama outside. From the baseline. Shot's good by Wesley. And the Spurs lead by 7. Thunder have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Outside Williams. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
This break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. Number 1, the Thunder.
The way these guys moved the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
On defense, the Spurs, 7-point differential. It's Giddey with the drive. His 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Johnson. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Basket counts.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
Duncan with the screen for Vassell. The dish to Duncan.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Vassell. Sinks the three-pointer. Vassell's got his second bucket tonight.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Giddey against Vassell. From 12 feet out. Rebound San Antonio. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. Anthony's got 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
It's stolen by Johnson. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court, and he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And the Spurs making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Jang, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous Alexander comes in for Josh Giddey.
Well, Cam Johnson's such a deadly three-point shooter. If he's able to get to the line, you can make him an elite scorer.
Wesley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Duncan dishes to Johnson. Passes it to Wesley. Just 5 on the clock. Over Doherty. Shots good by Wesley. And the Spurs lead by 4. Oklahoma City has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. 16 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6, just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Wesley. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 8 points for him. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounder. Right back after this break. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
San Antonio leading. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Foyle out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Wesley in at the 1. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Jordy with the screen on Wesley. Again, the Thunder score.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
The Spurs shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level score, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And here is Anthony after the three-pointer from Keldon Johnson. Anthony kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Doherty with the screen on Wesley. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats, and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Wesley after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Vanderbilt with the screen. Knocked loose, and it's Vassell in the corner. Foyle the pass to Johnson. Fires away from way outside. Tries again. Foyle gets the bucket. Foyle's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Jordy with the screen on Wesley. Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Thunder score. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now Wesley. Now here's Vassell. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Vassell. His first shot coming late and misses it off the right side of the rim. Thunder trailing by 3. Tries it from 9. Wallace misses. Vassell with it. He has 5. Over Anthony. Vassell, no good. Thunder have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Wallace misses. San Antonio leading by 3. Vassell, the pass to Foyle. Spurs working the ball around now. There's Here's the pick. Here's Vassell. Vanderbilt inside. Johnson's there. 2 on the clock. And stolen by Wallace. Anthony down low. Covered by Vassell. Anthony looking it over. Kicks it to Doherty. Johnson from outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And you make the most of second chance opportunities, and you're in there and active, where that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
And he makes all 3.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Duncan. 26 points for him last game against Dallas. Gilgeous-Alexander against Phillips. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Yeah, these strides that SGA has made in the past couple seasons has a lot to do with the kid's work ethic.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Let's give it up for your first Hype Squad.
stats for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 26 points a game last year, 7 assists and 5 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Duncan. The basket good off the assist from Phillips. Phillips has got 3 assists now in this one.
And dependable at running the offense, Billups just understands his teammates depend on him to get them involved.
Billups against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Anthony. There's the three. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Back to Billups. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Duncan with a screen on George. Shoots from the baseline. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Johnson.
And going old school on him, Johnson with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren on the mark with the 15-footer. Holmgren's got the lead back up to 3 now for Oklahoma City. Billups against Gilgeous-Alexander. Duncan high post. And Duncan gets double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
4 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. The Thunder pull it in. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Johnson dishes to Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Billups. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Dallas.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Anthony, the pass to Holmgren. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the high post. Duncan is there. Holmgren can't hit.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Pass to Johnson. Inside. Spurs passing it around. Duncan with the screen for Vassell. Duncan against Holmgren. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Tim Duncan.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into getting good time and exert his presence.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Wembanyama, who's checked in for San Antonio. House comes in for Devin Vassell. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Josh Giddey comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder with the possession here. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Johnson outside. Over in the corner, Dort. And here is Giddey. He has 5. 6 on the shot clock. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
And Chet, just such a different matchup. He's too skilled for a traditional big to get out there on. But how's a guard going to contend with his size?
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Vanderbilt's checked in for House. No good on the second free throw.
One of the most unique players that we've seen, Holmgren, part of this new crop of 7-footers with skill, combines rare length and great ability. And when you add his feel for the game, it could make him special.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Oklahoma City's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Giddey. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Rocket 2, Johnson attacking, and it goes down 2 points.
I love Johnson's fearlessness. He's so good at knowing when to cut.
San Antonio trailing here. Wembanyama looking it over. Launches a 3, drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Holmgren. The Spurs shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Wembanyama.
One shot.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Williams, a screen on Billups to the inside. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Giddey. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Thunder. Billups passes to Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Right, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
That free throw good from Giddey.
And part of his game that he's still working on, Giddey growing at the line.
A different look now for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Johnson. And both free throws good for Giddey. So it's San Antonio now. Here's Vassell. He has 5. Here's Sohan. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Johnson outside. Rebound San Antonio.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Thunder trailing by 3. Dort passes to Giddey. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. Count that one. Giddey's got 9 points. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Duncan outside. The pass to Wembanyama. And they get it back. Duncan with the screen on Dort. Duncan high post. Giddey against Phillips. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Williams kicks to Giddey. Johnson left side. Over in the corner, Dort. Back to Johnson. Fires the 3. And the Thunder another 3.
A great jump shooter, really from any range. That's Cam Johnson.
Duncan outside. This is it to Wembanyama. Bucket is good. 20 points for Victor Wembanyama.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Holmgren with a screen on Phillips. Giddey finds Holmgren. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. 6 points for Chet Holmgren. Outside Phillips. Here's Vassell. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this.
Welcome, and fellas, what a half it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also known as SGA, and he hasn't been MIA today.
The hot hand, he's making it look effortless. Has the defense looking for answers, but so far, they're failing the test.
Sounds like Professor O'Neal is giving the D an F. And now let's take a moment to look into the future. Here's the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, they started off the season the way they wanted. Now you build off that win. Try to generate momentum. Stay undefeated as long as possible.
Yeah, impressive showing in their first game. We'll see if they can roll into a streak here. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the small forward. Now, here's Vassell. Knocks down the 10-footer. Vassell's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Outside, Dort. And it's Giddey in the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander against Phillips. To the left side wing. Holmgren. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Vassell. Duncan with a screen on Giddey. Here's Vassell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
Spurs ball.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. It's good. Here's Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside. San Antonio's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Here's Sohan, defended by Dort. Sohan, the pass to Vassell. Here's Duncan. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Phillips. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And Chet pops up, throws it down. You don't have far to go if you're Chet Holmgren.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. On the wing, Duncan. The kick out to Phillips. Fires for 3, and that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got his 4th assist in this one.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Under trailing by 3. Now, Giddey. He's got 9. It's Williams, high post. Duncan on him. Williams passes to Giddey. Pocket 4. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, blocking him out might not be enough with the length. Holmgren routinely gets to the ball before anyone else.
And the wide open shot from Phillips. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Williams, a screen on Vassell. Giddey, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Phillips passes to Wembanyama. Back to Phillips. Lots of room. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Giddey. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Outside, Phillips. Duncan with the screen for Phillips, and he drives in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Giddey. Holmgren with a screen on Vassell. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
To check out the story on Tim Duncan. Great showing for him last season, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with, and for a full game too. I mean, just nonstop. And the rejection by Holmgren. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And so it's San Antonio with it. 3-point lead.
Holmgren causing so many problems just with that length out there. Taking up so much ground, changing shots. Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Duncan with the screen for Billups, and the pass to Duncan. 6 to shoot. Passes to Vassell. Lets it fly. Duncan. It's good on the putback.
Well, if you don't box out the big fundamental, you're going to have a fundamental problem.
Now here's Giddey. 12 points for him. Holmgren the pass to Giddey. Makes it off the glass. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And the Spurs scoring again.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Dort finds Holmgren. No good that time. Good defense by Wembanyama. Pass to Duncan. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
More fundamental footwork from Timmy there. So good at getting baskets over even good defense.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range, and that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
And that one falls for Duncan. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing here by 8. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a nice open look right there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. It's Wesley on the wing.
So much talk about the work ethic of Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong defensive play that time.
Johnson with a screen on Wesley. 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot that time, not on target. Spurs leading by 6. Pass to Wesley. Back to Wembanyama. Over Holmgren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Holmgren. San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
At the line for your Spurs, Wembanyama. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Thunder trailing by 8. Johnson outside. Back to Giddey. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Duncan outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Wesley against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. 4th, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Johnson outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wesley. Just 4 to shoot. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Doherty comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Anthony subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Doherty, Cole Anthony.
Here's Dort. Doherty up top, defended by Wembanyama. If it counts, Dort's got 5 now.
How about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Spurs leading by 6 and stolen by Doherty. And there's the pass to Giddey. No good off the back of the rim.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Wembanyama passes to Wesley. Vassell with it. Wesley with the ball. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. They grab their own miss. Duncan finds Wembanyama. And yes, it's good. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs. And here is Anthony. 8 points for him. Passes it to Doherty. Pass to Giddey. Another shot. And Doherty with the nice bucket inside.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Doherty against Wembanyama. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
Walls is checked in for George.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Thunder trailing by 9. Here's Giddey. 14 points for him. Pass to Johnson. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. So it's San Antonio now. Now the pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Such a solid player. Devin Vassell is someone you can really trust. Gives you a bit of everything out from that wing position.
.149 left to play here in the 3rd. Doherty outside. Knocked away. For 3. Clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land. Doherty's got 5 points in the quarter. Johnson outside. Over to the wing. To the middle. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Clear for takeoff. Johnson absolutely loves hammering down the alley-oop. .112 left in the 3rd. Doherty with the screen on Vassell. Giddey kicks to Wallace. Over Wembanyama. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Wallace. And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Now here's Vassell. 9 points in the game so far. Offline with his 3.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Doherty with the screen on Westbrook. The 3 from Anthony. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Wembanyama has got 32 points in the game.
And the three-point shot has just...
Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin? They just did.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Wembanyama's out there at Duncan. And there's Chauncey Billups. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Johnson in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. And San Antonio shooting it really well, 54% from the floor. Now Vanderbilt, he kicks to Johnson. Duncan with the screen on Anthony. A floater, and the basket by Johnson.
Inside, Johnson gets aggressive, refusing to let the coverage stop him.
Thunder trailing by 5. Outside Anthony. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
They get it again. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And Giddey gets it to go.
Defense not able to keep up as Giddey throws them off with that clever move.
Now here's Billups. Duncan with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Duncan. Gilgeous-Alexander against Billups. The rebound by Johnson. And it's Anthony with the ball for Oklahoma City.
Jared Vanderbilt. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Cole Anthony taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Foyles checked in for the Spurs. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Dort's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Billups passes to Johnson. Puts up a deep 3. Billups, no good. Under trailing by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Good work there as it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Screen by Duncan. Billups dishes to Duncan. Over Johnson. And that one's good. Duncan. And the Spurs lead by 4.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Duncan against Johnson. 14 feet away. Here's Foyle, goes back up, and it's good on the way up.
Yeah, second chance points again, a huge problem for this team.
Under trailing by 4. Anthony, the pass to Dort. Back to Anthony. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander, who's guarded by Billups. Shoots it. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Duncan left side. Duncan drawing the double team. Billups against Dort. 4 on the clock. Billups, no good. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded close. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Billups. On the wing, Johnson jacks up a three. The Thunder pull it in. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anthony, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outside, Billups. Pass to Vanderbilt. Feeds to Duncan. They get a hand on it. Pass to Vanderbilt. Takes a three. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Anthony. Johnson with a screen on Johnson. The three from Anthony. The rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Billups kicks to Foyt. Back to Billups. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Billups. Duncan right side. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And a bit of a vintage performance here from Tim Duncan. He's hitting every shot right now.
Here's Oklahoma City. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Will make substitutions. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Williams kicks to Dort. They could use a bucket. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the try. Basket good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points. Here's Wembanyama. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wesley. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey.
Giddey at his size can get to the inside and make some things happen. That time drawing the foul.
Second team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Josh Giddey. 2 shots.
Shoot 2. First free throw is good. And the Spurs making a change here. Phillips is checked in. And both free throws good for Giddey. San Antonio leading by 4. Outside Phillips. There's the pass to Duncan. Back to Phillips. Just 3 to shoot. Second chance shot. And Duncan gets it to go in. Duncan's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, in that area of the floor, that's where Tim Duncan really shines. He knows how to take care of business from there.
Williams finds Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Phillips. Back to Giddey. Shoots over Vassell. And Giddey gets it to go.
Assist goal.
And it's now 23 points here for Josh Giddey. Wembanyama against Holmgren. Wembanyama with it. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. Wembanyama has got 4 points this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Passes it to Sohan. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 4th assist in this one. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Thunder score.
How calm was SGA on that one? That's not an easy shot.
Spurs leading by 6. Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama against Holmgren. And Duncan gets double teamed. And he gets it to go. Duncan's got 24 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Thunder trailing by 8. Here's Giddey. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And how about the timing Vassell has on the defensive end? Superb swat. And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Phillips. Carries it from 3-point range. Phillips has got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
2 minutes remaining.
To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points now in the second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
1:52 left to play here in the 4th. Vassell was screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Duncan. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
To the middle. Here's Duncan. Duncan drawing the double team. Sohan. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. And the Spurs lead by 8.
And that's the unselfish play of Tim Duncan. Without much effort, he finds his open teammate for a good look and the bucket.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backcourt.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for San Antonio.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. Kicks to Holmgren. Tries again, and he lays it up and in.
Good touch from Holmgren, looking comfortable and assertive down there.
Here's Phillips. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Count that one for Dort.
Right spot, not blinding the lights for Dort. Ready for the moment. He took advantage.
And so they foul intentionally.
Josh Giddey, second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Devin Vassell. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They trail by 8. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick move.
.32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The kick out to Williams. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. Well,